In this video we continue our life aboard Sylvia and we continue our winter sailing journey towards Hammerfest. Hammerfest is proclaimed to be the world's northernmost city. It is located at 70 degrees north, and although there are towns that exist even further north in other parts of the world, Hammerfest with its 7,000 inhabitants is supposedly the northernmost actual city. I leave it up for you to decide whether this is just marketing speech or not, but when it comes to sailing in winter, we had other things to worry about. We were sailing along quite nicely all the way until this happened.
Juho näyttää vielä enemmän tantulta mitä yleensä.
After a quick inspection it became apparent that the damage was minor. Only the Genoa halyard or shackle had failed. We continued with just the mainsail to Hasvik, where we'd stop and try to fix the problem. I was too lazy to climb up the mast, so I took a couple of fishing hooks and made a system to retrieve the halyard from the top of the mast.
Here it comes.
Oho, aika hyvä.
Halyard retrieval system. My own invention. So this was our spare halyard and I just attached some fishing hooks into it. These are what we fish cod with. And this is the halyard that was up at the mast. And as you can see, the shackle is missing, so the shackle has opened for some reason. I think because it was like one of these shackles that you screw in, and the screw probably opened with vibration or something. Problem here with this furler is that the shackle has to be like really small, so I only had these ones that you screw in and it didn't have this hole for the pin to lock it, so I probably should have put some Loctite into the screw or something, but I didn't, and now after 1 year approximately this is the result. So we lost the shackle and the sail came down, but I'm very proud of my system that I made with.
You look proud.
Hasvik is a very active fishing town, and in March the fishing season is starting to be in full swing. These are small 1 or 2 person fishing boats, and fishing here in the winter is rough business. Some people tell us that we are crazy for sailing here during the winter, but I think the real crazy and tough people are the fishermen and women. Hasvik jää taakse ja näkyvyys ehkä 100 metriä. Kaikki mahdolliset tutkat ja elektroniikat täällä päällä. Juhu! Nyt on paskasää! Shit weather!
Yeah.
When sailing in bad weather, we quickly set into this rhythm with one person keeping watch and the other one working or just keeping warm down below. But this time the Norwegian weather gave us a pleasant surprise, and after a while the fog suddenly lifted and the sun came out. This could be now the best type of Arctic winter sailing that there is, I guess. We are going downwind at maybe 4 or 5 knots. Just turned the engine off right now and it's pretty nice. There's a bit of snow on the deck, but because it's this cold and dry snow, it's not even that slippery right now, so it's much better than the pure ice. It's like -5 degrees Celsius right now, so the snow stays powdery and dry. When it's around 0 degrees, then it's gonna turn into ice pretty soon. Sohvi is reading a book and we are on our way to Akkarfjord. Onks kylmä?
Aha. Täällä on joku -10.
Welcome to coronavirus times. So we are now stuck in Hammerfest because most of the harbors are not very welcoming towards new boats at the moment, especially if you have a foreign flag. So we are stuck here for a while, and I haven't had much to do the last couple of days, but now I kind of thought that I'll just go kite skiing and let's see how it's gonna go. There should be some wind today. I have 2 kites with me. I'm leaving from the Hammerfest, basically from the city center. I have to climb up first, up to the fjälls, and then I think I'm gonna kind of go downwind to the northern end of the island, hopefully. We'll see how it goes. So now I got away from the houses and the residential area at least, and now I just need to get up maybe a couple hundred meters, so it's a little bit more flat, so I have a spot where I can launch the kite. And well, I could launch here as well, but the problem is that the wind is just not steady enough, and it's also coming from the wrong direction, so it should be south wind right now, but this is like west northwest. Once I get a little bit further up, I hope the wind is going to shift. It's often here like that the wind is a little bit when you are down in these valleys. And wow, I'm somehow getting like really out of breath. I think I'm a little bit out of shape. Now Hammerfest is there behind me, and it's looking pretty cool on a day like this. Alright, now we're gonna see if I packed and unpacked the kite correctly or not. Looks okay. Still looks okay. It's there. I think it looks fine. Let's see. There we go. Yeehaw! That's Hammerfest over there. This is not the direction that I want to go though. Finally doing good, but the GoPro battery is empty, so... Well, that was a bit of an anticlimactic ending, sorry about that one guys, but I hope you enjoyed it anyway. And now that I have all of my camera gear at hand because I'm upgrading all of this stuff. I thought it would be a good chance to take a quick look at this gear because I've been getting a lot of questions about what I'm using to film this stuff. And actually so far, the most of the footage that you've seen, all of the normal footage is shot with this small camera here. It's a Panasonic GX80, but unfortunately it stopped working a couple days ago. It doesn't turn on anymore, but it has seen quite a lot of punishment. So yeah, the screen is cracked pretty bad, but it still worked. And the battery cover is missing, so I've taped the battery in permanently. And what else? Yeah, there is no external microphone port, so I made a microphone wind cover for the internal microphone with some double-sided tape and some kind of foamy stuff, which is currently kind of missing, or it went missing. But yeah, unfortunately this one now is broken. But now I got a new camera, and I'm pretty happy to have a few Patreons supporting me right now, because then I can at least offset some of the costs. This is not a high-end camera either. Actually, it has a lot of the same technology as the old one. This is a Panasonic G80, and it takes pretty good video, and it has a external microphone port, and it also has a flip screen, so I can, you know, it's easier for me to feel stupid when I'm talking to the camera, because I can even look at myself and see myself talking to the camera. And it's also weatherproofed, unlike the old one, so this one can hopefully take a little bit more punishment. But yeah, thanks again to my patrons for helping me get a new camera. And the drone stuff that you've seen is filmed with first generation DJI Mavic Pro. This one is actually quite old now because I bought it right when it first came out, and unfortunately just after I got the new camera, the drone also broke, so it's now stuck in calibration mode for seemingly forever. So if I can't find a solution to that, then I need to get a new drone as well. And oh yeah, something else that I wanted to show you. So this is my most used piece of accessory for the drone. It's basically a grab handle like that attaches to it like this, and a lot of people use the Mavic drones right nowadays, and the problem with this is that it's pretty hard to grab. I mean, I can do it when I'm stationary, but if you are on a boat, then this grab handle helps quite a lot, and you can 3D print these yourself if you have an access to printer. My friend Ira printed this for me, so I'm pretty grateful for that. It really helps quite a lot. So probably I'm going to replace the drone with Mavic Air 2 because it seems to be the best value right now. But that's basically what I use, and then I also use a GoPro every now and then. And thanks again to my patrons for helping me offset at least some of these costs. But that's enough about technology, and especially enough of Patreon pitch for this time. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.